Hello, I'm the Invisible Cactus, and I'm going to be attempting to explain the entire lore of Fortnite in just a few minutes, because I'm an idiot, and I don't want to go in depth for like an hour. Like, there's all those talks out there that spend ages just going over the fine details. I don't want to do that. I want to smush it down to like a 10-minute slot, so you can enjoy it, and then get back to your life doing whatever you're doing, and not watching my garbage. Anyway, let's get into it. All started in Season 0, when everyone didn't know how to build even a ramp, and the Skull Trooper was not really anything to laugh about. Not yet, anyway. Renegade Raiders were very rare to see. It was mostly defaults. There wasn't really any sign of lore. In fact, there wasn't really any lore for about 3 seasons. Then Allier looked into the sky, saw a massive meteor, thought, I can monetize this, and did. And then loads of other people started monetizing it. And then Fortnite saw the monetization and thought, yeah, we like this too. Oh wait, everyone thinks it's going to hit Tilted. Should we make it hit Tilted? Nah, smash Dusty Depot. So smash Dusty Depot, leaving a massive dusty crater in the middle of the map. What should we call it? Dusty Divot. Anyway, then nothing happened again. Just a massive hole. But then a government agency surrounded the meteorite. Who is this government agency? We'll come back to them later. Anyway, this government agency. But then a guy came out of the meteor. What did I just explain? I don't know. And this guy has got a helmet, and he's in the battle pass. No one knew why he was in the battle pass. He's just an extra guy. Which is cool for all the players, because they get to get an extra skin. But they didn't realise that he was converting the movie set rocket that was on the island, because they were making a movie there, into an actual rocket. And he shot it into the sky and blasted a massive crack into the sky. Now this is very important to the storyline, because it started dumping llamas in London, which is very interesting, as well as a massive Durburger in the middle of the desert, which a graffiti artist defaced and was punished by Epic Games by dragging him into the game and making him fight for thousands of years in an endless pit of torment. Luckily, he was found by a Bright Bomber, and they ended up having a very, very close relationship. Well, until eventually he dumped her, but that's not we don't see that until Season 2, Chapter 2, so we'll come back to that later. This guy's called Drift, and in one loading screen we see him running away from these people called the Enforcers, which was the secret skin that season. I guess this is the things Fortnite's doing now. And they're coming out of one of the rifts. How interesting. Then a massive cube comes from one of the rifts, and the rift goes away. Okay, who should we call him? Kevin. Why? Because Reddit won't allow us to say cube. Fine, call him Kevin. Kevin starts rolling around the map, creating massive rune things, then dives into a lake and dies. Turns it purple. We call it Thanos-like, because community isn't creative. We have fun bouncing around on this for a few days. Then Epic Games decides, nah, screw your fun, and turns it into a massive floating island. What the hell are you doing, Epic Games? This game is getting ridiculous. The floating island stays for all of Halloween, creating zombies on the map. Everyone hates this. The zombies terrorize the players for several weeks. Everyone still hates this. The game may die. The cube explodes. Everyone cheers as we're teleported into this shadow dimension full of light and a butterfly. What the hell is going on? No one really knows. We're blasted out and a giant rainbow is formed in the sky. Kevin the Cube's dead. There's a massive hole where Loot Lake once was that makes revolving around Tilted even more of a nightmare. And the whole island is all happy, yay. But then an island, a massive ice one, crashes into this one, causing a massive wall of ice to come to the island, and planes, and an infinity blade. Epic Games is under fire again as the tournament is ruined, but more importantly, the Ice King covers the entire island in snow, and more zombies. Yeah, it wasn't the most popular of seasons. So let's just skip over that. Next season, we got a massive volcano too. The ice was mostly gone, and the volcano did pretty much nothing until the end. But we're not going to talk about that. We found a bunch of ruins on the island and pushed them into the centre of the vault, which was where Loot Lake is. But not anymore, because it's now a vault, which opens up. And we bring back the drum gun for whatever reason. You know, because the game wasn't bad enough. Oh yeah, and I guess Thanos attacked a couple times too, but we're going to forget about that. Anyway, the volcano shoots at the ice wall and also blows up Tilted, hooray. And, reveals a big eye. That's going to be important later, I can tell. Hey, Season 9 now. Everything's future. So, what happens? Well, of course, we build a massive mech and fight a big kaiju monster. Because where else is this game going to go? To be fair, this event was pretty sick. And then, of course, we come to Season X. Season X. Mechs are everywhere. The entire game is broken as hell. Tilted Town. Actually, no, that POI was pretty good. Gotham City. Once again, that POI was pretty good. Pandora. This is actually a pretty good season. Why does everyone hate this? Then the 7th throw the meteor into the 0 point, in what has to be the greatest moment in gaming history. Millions of children cry as they can't play their game. The world preaches the death of Fortnite. Then 3 days later, the game's back and Fortnite's ready to market off kids again. And then almost immediately the game turns out it sucks. This sucks, says everyone. Fortnite says, okay, here's a Star Wars event. Everyone says, ooh, Star Wars. It's just a teaser for Episode 9, which turns out to be bad. Oh, said everyone. The season sucks. And then it dragged on for way too long. Everyone really thought it sucked. But then it went straight up to 11 with Season 2. The best season, I contend, of all time. Midas is here. The agency's here. Everything is here. The storyline's kicking off again. Ghost versus Shadow, an all-out island-wide war wages across the island. Midas seems to have recruited hundreds of employees to work his bidding. Meanwhile, he works underground on a mysterious machine that then rises up, pushing back the storm in an incredible live event, defying everything. And this is where we're teleported into the office of Tfue? Yes, Agent Jones. We're introduced to Fortnite's basically main antagonist. Protagonist, sorry. Sorry about that, Tfue. I love you. Anyway, he says, why are you here? And we don't really know, as we're zapped back into reality and then a tsunami hits us and then the entire map is flooded. This is a really good chapter now. Season 3, not really a lot happened. Ghost vs. Shadow, kind of a thing, but not really anymore. Then, Thor's hammer hits the island. Ooh, says the community. Then it's a Marvel season. Wow, says the community. This was probably the last great season of Chapter 2. The Marvel season goes full force, and whilst it doesn't really do much for the storyline, it was still pretty awesome. Iron Man's there, Thor's there, Galactus is there, well, at the very end. Galactus comes to the island and rips out the 0 point from underneath the agency. That makes a lot of sense. Yep, the 0 point's now exposed, and Galactus tries to eat it, but Iron Man says no and sends him home.
It's not possible.
Wherever his home is. He's as big as the universe. Why does he care? I don't know. Anyway, into Season 5. Pretty good start to a season. Tilted Towers is kinda back. 0 points exposed. Jonesy dives into the loop and brings in Baby Yoda like he's gonna do anything. And then we have Fortnite's major marketing ploy, where it collaborates with as many companies from pop culture as it can cram conceivably into the game, and make as much money as possible. To be fair, Chun-Li's pretty good, though. Anyway, this season kind of does a bit for the storyline, as we find out more about the Imagined Order, this secret group who is trying to, control the island. By the end, they're pretty okay to let the entire world die. Jonesy says, no, screw you, defies all his orders, gets the rock, and saves the 0 point by encasing it in a massive spire of pure rock. Not exactly subtle there, is it? And then the map is turned primal, and Raz is there, I guess, and there's a Spire Assassin and the primal mythic shotgun. Yeah, I don't think anyone looks back on the season with fondness. Let's just move on. Season 7, Aliens! Yay! The IO's at a full-scale war with them for some reason, because they seemed pretty chill for most of that time. They didn't really do anything. They just wanted to hang out with humans. They were just chilling. Just up in the sky. Sunny was pretty chill with them. Chimera even entered the loop somehow. I don't know how. Then we go onto their ship and blow them up. There. Sloan decided to leave us on the ship to say, no risk. No, can't risk it coming back to the island, can we? Then a bunch of cubes come back to the island. Great move there, Sloan, wasn't it? And then the island's slowly corrupted by this lady, the Cube Queen. She's kind of cool, I guess. She creates a massive portal in the sky and summons a load more of the Chimera. For some reason, I don't think they're as friendly anymore. They blow up a blue Kev in the cube that we rebooted. Then we go underground, see Agent Jones being tortured, and then the rock saves him. And then they turn the island over, vandalising everything. And we seem to be stuck in a sort of stalemate, as Io drills upwards and forms as a second grotto, as all the children who have now grown up cry out yay, return to the game, and get out their credit cards to buy the new Naruto skin. And that is the entire history of Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not leave a like? Or comment your favourite season. And maybe consider subscribing to the official Untitled Cactus YouTube channel. Because despite it, this video actually kind of took a long time to make. Alright, thanks for your time. And I hope you enjoy the Fortnite storyline a little more now. Okay, bye.